for Dr. Jeff's Friday videos while he's away on vacation.
So with school starting next week, that means return to fall sport and to gym class also. So if you have taken some time off from physical activity in the summer, you can follow these tips to help you ease back into sports safely.
So our first tip for you is to make sure that you're wearing your proper attire when you're going back to sport. You want to make sure that you have something light, something breathable, and something comfortable. You want to make sure it's more like these shorts here as opposed to jeans like this. And for running shoes, you want to make sure that you have some good, nice running shoes here with the laces tied up, and you might want to get rid of your summer sandals.
So our next tip is staying hydrated, not just during your activity and not just after, but also the hours leading up to your activity. So as it is recommended for adults to have 8 cups or 2 liters of water per day, it is recommended for children to get 5 to 7 cups at least per day of water. So you want something more like this as opposed to other types of drinks like this.
Our next tip for you is to make sure that you're getting in a proper warm-up prior to your activity. After being off all summer, your muscles might have forgotten how to do activities, so you want to make sure that they're getting enough blood supply during this activity. So if you're going to do something vigorous, it's recommended that you do something dynamic, and that just means that you're moving while you're doing your stretching. For example, you could do walking lunges prior to any sort of running, because this would direct the blood flow down towards your legs and make sure that you're nice and warmed up before you go to your activity.
So the next thing we recommend to do after physical activity is doing a cool down. So you want to make sure you're not just sitting right after your activity. You want to keep the blood flowing to your muscles. So you can just do some light running or light walking movements, and you can also do static stretching. So for example, you can just bend down and touch your toes. This will stretch out the back of your legs and your hamstrings. Or you can also do this stretch where you pull your foot up to your butt, and this will stretch out your quad or your thigh area.
So our very last tip for you is to make sure that you're replenishing all the electrolytes that you may have lost during your activity. So Gatorade and Powerade are some good examples of products on the market that can help you do that, but what you might not know is that they oftentimes have lots of added sugar in them. So what we recommend is this homemade electrolyte replenishment recipe, and we're going to post this on our Facebook page, and you can check it out, and it has no added sugar in it. So if this is something you're interested in, you can take it to your soccer practice and have it afterwards.
So that's all from us. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll be back with Dr. Jeff next week.
We're Kaitlyn and Mirela, and we've got Dr. Jeff's back while he's away on holidays.